What's going on? What's going on? You're not locked in with King J, and this is the good news with King J, man. And I got a very special guest today, man. My guy Johnny Apollo, man. What's going on, man?
What's cracking, man?
Man, shit chilling, man. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, well, you know how we always start the show out. We always letting people know what the good news is. So what's your good news?
Oh, man, the good news is just, man, I'm in a very grounded, aligned place in my life. You know what I'm saying? Physically, mentally, and spiritually. I got a lot of music coming out.
Yeah.
Just super productive in a healthy space. I be in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And God is good.
Nah, that's amazing. It's funny enough, man. I feel like I got a history with you, man. I've seen you on this grind for a while, man. My boy Ransom, he had a movie one time, and your song was a part of his movie.
Yo.
Yeah.
I actually ran into him like I want to say a couple years ago or something, a year ago.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it. Cause I think I knew about it, but then I don't know, it might have skipped my mind, but then I ran into him and he was telling me about it. So yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, nah, that was hard.
Yeah.
I think I saw you perform the record and I was like, man, this record different. Like, it's dope, but it's like, it's a lot of energy on this record, and that's what, you know, then when I heard it put to like the movie, and I was just like, oh yeah. Like,
that's hard.
it's a place for it, you know, it's a place for everything, you know what I'm saying, as long as you find your lane, man. But
no doubt.
What's the latest, man? What's going on with you, man? Like, talk to me.
Man, just let me see. We you know, I got the album out with Spins.
Okay.
Of course, DJ Spins.
Okay.
That's called I Can't Feel My Heart. And we put that out a few months ago. And so yeah, right now I'm just I've been releasing singles every month.
Yeah.
Dropping videos. I just dropped a visual last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, just productivity, man. That's what's going on. Just grinding.
All right, so you said the name of the album with DJ Spins is I Can't Feel My Heart.
Yeah.
We got to dive into that, man. Like, where the title come from?
The title basically came from. So the album is kind of. I started working on that album during like a breakup period in my life. You know what I'm saying? It was a breakup with my ex, but the whole situation was so messy. It involved the ex before her too. So and that was my like best friend. So I kind of lost my girl at the time and my best friend.
Yeah.
So basically I was in a state of just numbness, you know what I'm saying? And like I really couldn't feel my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where it came from, man. So a lot of the records on that album is sort of involving those topics of like love, loss, feeling cold.
Yeah.
Being on my super player shit, on my like fuck, you know what I'm saying, fuck this and that, like on some future shit almost, like that type of mentality. Just I can't feel my heart. Like I'm cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that's deep, and I think a lot of people go through those situations. So for us to be creatives and you to put that on wax, and it probably help a lot of other people get through their situations as well. Because sometimes people don't have nothing to listen to or that situation that they went through. So
absolutely,
yeah, we always need that, man.
It's definitely the most I would say vulnerable project I've made to date. You know what I'm saying? Just super honest. There's no like super high energy rager type records on there. It's very just sort of like honest, laid back, melodic singing type stuff. You know.
Speaking of that melodic singing, I don't know if this is off the subject, but I think it's on subject because you did it. You posted a record I saw where you was like doing some real like singing, like almost pop type of vibe, man. I thought that junk was like hard. Like, where that even come from?
Man, that was on that I Can't Feel My Heart project. And really that project is a pop album. Yeah. Like we specifically called it a pop album, basically, or like alternative pop, basically. So yeah, man, you know, like technically I'm a multi-genrelist. So I've always been able to do multiple types of music. Yeah. So we just went we just went super alternative pop with that album, just in that direction fully. You know what I mean? It was cool though, like just doing that.
Who's some people you work with on that album, for as production wise?
Just Spins, bro.
Oh, you did the whole album?
Yeah, Spins produced the whole album, top to bottom.
Oh no, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Super hard.
Yep.
So you did tell me you got a new record dropping this Friday. You just dropped a record, Visual.
Yeah, I just dropped a record, a single that I released about a month ago. I just dropped the video for it. It's called Motions.
Okay.
I dropped that this past Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, the record coming out this week is called Don't It Feel Good?
Don't It Feel Good?
Yeah, it's like some psychedelic 70s like pop type shit. Like this is some off the wall type shit.
Can't wait to hear it. So people gonna be able to get their vibe on with this one.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I can't wait till people hear that.
Is this something like you could be played in the clubs, or it's just something like you more play kind of vibing out of the crib or something?
You can play it in certain clubs, like think like El Malo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
Just some jiggy type vibes, that type shit.
So what's the process like for you when it comes to recording and creating a record?
I mainly like production first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like rarely do I come up with like lyrics or words first.
Yeah.
So once I hear a beat or a production or something, then like melodies come to my mind, like vocal melodies. And a lot of times I'll take my phone and go into my voice memos and just start doing melodies without words really. Or sometimes it does have words immediately, but most of the time it's like the melody first. Yeah. And then I'll go, after I get like some solid melodies, I'll go back in and then put words to those melodies.
Understood. That's kind of how the process be going. Yeah. I rocks with that, man. So, like, are you working with anybody in particular right now, or?
Yeah, I'm still working with Spins.
Okay.
Actually, on this record that's coming out this Friday, the Don't It Feel Good joint, I produced that. Okay. So I'm really back heavily producing a lot of my own stuff again. Yeah. And then I'm working with my boy Chad Paul, who did he did most of the production on my Thrash God Volume 1 project. Yeah. So me and him got joints coming out following up this Don't It Feel Good record. So yeah, just nobody new per se, but just, you know, my core little team that I work with.
Understood. So, like, for you, how does your marketing process work when it comes to how you drop a record, how you distribute a record, and, you know, what thought process goes behind just the marketing?
Well, that's something I'm trying to, like, put more thought into, honestly. Like, man, like, if it was up to me and nobody would, like, particularly intervene, I would be just dropping a whole project without much marketing at all, because I'm of the thought process, I just want people to hear my music. You know what I'm saying? But I've been basically educated on some marketing stuff to where I'm like being more patient and releasing singles, and, you know, putting a certain amount of marketing dollars behind the single, getting a video together, getting content with it, and, you know, so doing that whole process. So that's what I'm trying to stick to right now.
Oh, still rocks with it. We all got to kind of figure out what works for us and what not. So, just stepping more into your world, man, what's a day like being Johnny Apollo?
Day like being Johnny Apollo. Going to the gym. Okay. I go to the gym most of the time, like 4 or 5 days a week. Yeah. And then basically, definitely get my meals in, get my protein in. And shit, getting on the machine, bro. Like we were just talking about before we started, getting on the machine, cooking up. I cook up probably literally every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been super consistent with that. And then, shit, I walk I also, in addition to the gym, I walk 2 hours a day as well. So, yeah, shit, a day as Johnny Apollo, you getting your fitness in, you getting your food in, and you getting your creativity in, basically.
No, I think that's important. You got to get that creativity in, man. Mm-hmm. So, like, I mean, like I said, I've been knowing you for a while. I saw you had the locks. Then I saw the transition of the short curls, and like just as far as like what inspires you to like your fits, and when I see you rock the big boots, you know what I'm saying, the black biker jacket, like what inspires you, man?
Man, like just growing up being inspired by rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my aesthetic, even before I made music.
Yeah.
Like, I was always that's what I gravitated towards. Like, even as a kid, like, I loved rock music. You know what I'm saying? But being from Atlanta, of course, I was heavily into Atlanta rap. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I didn't really have no friends that was into rock and alternative shit the way my heart used to gravitate towards it. So I more or less really dove into that as I like got older, like when I went to college and like really started finding who I am for real.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, so that's basically where it come from. I've always been inspired by just that whole world, the rock aesthetic.
Who's your favorite rock artist?
My favorite rock artist.
Give me your top 3.
Okay, well, I have. We could say I'm gonna include alternative rock bands as well. So, Radiohead is my number 1 favorite band. Let me see. It's hard, man. I'll put System of a Down in there somewhere, number 2 or 3. I don't know the order, and then I'll put let me think. I'll include Prince as a rock artist as well.
I can see that.
Prince was really a rock and roll artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Yeah.
So we can say those 3.
I gotta check out those first 2 groups. Of course, I know who Prince is.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah.
So like, when did you make your first song? When did you make your first song?
When did I make my first song? This was 2012.
2012? Mm-hmm. How old were you?
In 2012? Let me think. I had to be 23? Yeah, 23.
Did you play any instruments, anything before, or you just one day was like, this is what I want to do?
Nah, prior to that, my dad had bought me a guitar while I was still in college.
Okay.
And because at first I was a biology major at State, and like my sophomore year, all of a sudden my mentality switched to what I wanted to do, and I wanted to start making music. So my pops bought me a guitar, little cheap, little Ibanez or some shit.
Yeah.
And I fucked around with that for a while, and then it's funny. I initially bought it to learn songs.
Yeah.
But even before I knew I was a producer, I couldn't focus on other people's songs. I was just making shit up on the guitar.
Yeah.
And that was the earliest form of me like being a producer. Like I wanted to create my own shit. And so I left college that next year and started working at Urban Outfitters. Yeah. And I met a good friend of mine there, this dude named Adam Laidlaw, and he had a roommate that was an engineer.
Yeah.
And that was and all they did was record rock bands. So I was like the first rapper / alternative artist that came through there.
Yeah.
And shit, that's how it started, bro. Like via that whole process.
Can you remember your first time performing?
Yeah. It was just while I was working at Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
They used to have this bulletin board in the front of Urban Outfitters where people could put flyers.
Yeah.
And somebody put a flyer for an open mic at Apache Cafe. and I got together all the girls that worked there and a couple of the dudes that worked with me, and shit, we went over there and they watched me goddamn perform for the first time. And I actually got I got signed as a songwriter off that first show.
More
with Defiant, Be Rich and them.
I know you're talking about.
Yep. So that was actually kind of crazy. So that was my first time ever on stage.
Apache legendary, man. I know exactly what show you talking about too.
Yeah.
I used to go through there, man.
So open mic joint.
Yeah, Exposure open mic.
Yes,
Exposure,
that one.
yeah.
That one.
I know
Yes,
exactly
Exposure. That's what it was.
Used to be in there. On that same scene, man. Like I said, we was really on the same scene, man. Like, so from your perspective coming up, like, give me one of the best shows you've done or the best people who had the best shows, one of the worst shows you've done, and then I ask the next question after that.
Best shows I've done is hard, man. I done did some shit.
On your earlier side.
The earlier side?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a specific one in that case. It was Roarfest. It was my first festival.
Yeah.
It was the first time me performing for more than, I would say, 50 to 100 people.
Yeah.
This was like 1,200 people, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the first time I did a festival, bruh, and like that bitch went absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I really felt that drug, bruh. Like, you know that shit feel like a drug when you really get that feedback from the crowd. It's like, this is what I do. So yeah, that was the earliest, most memorable one, I guess you could say. Yeah.
And as far as
you said the worst?
Like, you know, how you had them shows sometimes, you're like, but I just wish I would have never came through here, man. Like,
I had many of those, bro. I had many of those, like, especially early on, where like a promoter would like oversell some shit.
Yeah.
And then you get there, it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, they be like, hey, bro, just come through, bro. Don't worry, bro, just come through. I get there, I'm like,
hey, you're performing at 3 a.m, nobody in there but the DJ and the waitress. Waitress about to leave.
Yeah, bro, that type shit. Bro, is countless of those back early on.
What they say, that's the character building stage, I guess.
I guess so, shit.
So to the younger artists, like, if you could give them a couple gems of just, you know, coming up on the scene, like, what would you lead them with from your experiences?
Man, I would leave them with don't fall for distractions, man. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like if you really, really pursuing this, I feel like, man, when you're in your 20s, especially your early 20s and everything, bro, relationships are a distraction. I feel like many things can be a distraction. I feel like you really have to lock the fuck in and just do this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you gotta find a way to get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you gotta get a job, get a job. If you know, whatever. But as far as like all that extracurricular shit, man, fuck that. Just lock the fuck in on this music. Don't stop. Keep going. And yeah, man, I would say, man, stay out of them goddamn relationships too early, man. I would advise that for really anybody early on, bro. That shit can wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, establish yourself first before you try to go full force with a relationship.
I think one of the things that's been said over the last few episodes, and you said it earlier, was about knowing yourself. So I'm going to ask you too, is how important is it in knowing who you are and yourself when doing this and finding like your lane?
Oh, it's important, man. It's important, but early on, you it's okay to experiment.
Yeah.
You know? That's how you find yourself, really.
Thanks.
But yeah, having an identity as an artist is like super important, you know. You gotta know yourself. But along the way of knowing yourself, you gon' have some ups and downs. You're gonna have some hills and valleys. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a process.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, that identity is hella important.
All right, so look, give me 3 facts about Johnny Apollo.
Three facts, just general.
Just whatever you want to give. It can be music, it can be life, lifestyle, whatever. Just 3 facts. Okay. 3 fun facts about yourself.
3 fun facts. Grew up playing baseball.
Okay.
I was very good. I was on varsity in the 9th grade. I was being trained by an Atlanta Braves player.
Okay.
Then I got in the streets partway through high school and just said, fuck it all. Still a regret of mine. Like, I still love baseball.
Yeah.
Still go to the batting cage to this day. But yeah, Johnny Apollo was a baseball player. Heavy. Another fact, I was raised in Riverdale up until I was 16 or 17. Then I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
So technically, I'm from Riverdale, but moved to Atlanta when I was a teenager. Third fact, I would say I'm much more scholarly than people would ever probably recognize or think. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was on the dean's list in college. Like, I was studying biology. I actually, specifically, it was biomedical engineering. That's what I was doing. So, yeah, Johnny is a scholar, actually.
Sound like a project in the works right there.
Yeah.
It's for real.
So, yeah, that's 3 facts.
Nah, for sure. So, once again, man, let everybody know, like, what you got coming again and where they can find you.
Okay. I got much more music coming out. I got a single dropping on the 23rd of January. It's called Don't It Feel Good. Much more music coming after that. Be on the lookout for another album from me probably around this summer. And you can find me at Johnny X Apollo on all social media platforms. And yeah, what it is.
Well, we appreciate you coming to rock out with us, man. This is King J and the Good News with King J, man. Shout out my boy Johnny Apollo for coming through to rock out with us, man. It's love, man. Yes, sir. We gone.
Yes, sir.